great day today. Today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. So I hope your morning is going well. We are in the rain. The rain day. Look, it's all rainy, but I have Jaden with me today. So good morning, Jaden. There we go. Some sunshine let in, a little light from the skylight. So today is our running day. We have Lauren. Got to see Lauren for the first time, so that was good. So maybe we'll show her so you guys can say hey. Maybe we'll see. So she wants to be bothered today.
Maybe.
No, she's all good. She had a wonderful time on her honeymoon. Everything was beautiful and she was just very happy. So we're going out. Jaden and I are going to head out right now. It is raining. Another day of rain, but
you can hear it probably.
You can hear it. You can hear the bracing rain. Yes, it's raining. So we're going to go head out. We're going to go to church, go set up, do our stuff for kids ministry that we do, and then we're going to go do a bunch of running at some stores, and then show you a wonderful grocery haul for our big giant freezer meal making day I'm going to do this week. So let's go to church. Okay, ready, Jaden? Shopping. But Jaden, a surprise for you. Most of it's all pickup.
Okay.
We only have to go to one store. Your favorite.
That's real nice.
So,
not my favorite store.
Not your favorite.
Okay.
It's all good. So, all right. So we're gonna go. We'll see in like a minute. So we made it to church. We literally drove out of the mountains. I'm like, oh, look, the sun is shining. I mean, it's not really shining, but it is a whole lot not rainy here. It's still rainy, but not like our house. So it was funny. It's like we drove out of a big giant storm. So
we did.
That gives me hope that maybe we can get a walk in today at the good park. But we'll see. So we're gonna go ahead and set up, and then we'll be back in like a minute. All right. Got done with church, and we are ready. We're gonna go ahead to the bank right now, and then go ahead to the discount store. I have to get one thing in there, but I'm gonna look and see if they have anything else, and then we'll go pick up our groceries.
I have to stay.
All right, guess what it's doing outside? It's pouring rain, and guess what Jaden's not gonna do? She just pulls this out and goes, here, Mom. So I'm gonna go into the grocery outlet by myself. Maybe I'll find a really good deal, or like vegan chocolate chip cookie bars or something, Jaden. You really want?
I don't need vegan, I need
dairy, not vegan. Sorry, wrong one. So I got my, look at, this is fun. Remember my friend made me some mess, and I got my pumpkin one up for fall. So I'm gonna go in the pouring rain. I'm not gonna take my camera in. I will film everything when I get home. I'll leave you with Jaden. Jade can see me struggling come out of the store. She can just, she'll record me coming out in the pouring rain while she's just smiling nice and dry. Yeah. Thank goodness for grocery pickup at Walmart and Sam's. I mean, we still have to go into Sam's Club, and I'm glad I looked at my app. They just, Walmart, we're totally out of salsa. Jaden loves salsa. I love salsa. I don't think we usually ever run out of salsa.
Only when it's the end of the month.
Well, right now we did run out, and I went to like have it with I made like rice the other day with refried beans and corn. I'm like, I'll put some salsa for flavor. There was no salsa. I'm like searching the cupboard. Right. Greg's like, just put some hot sauce in there. I'm like, oh, I don't really like spicy as much as I think I do. I don't. So it just did not do it for me. And I'm like, I need to get salsa. So that was one thing they were out of. So we were actually gonna have to go into Sam's, which we have to anyways, and run back and get some salsa for our stuff. So I'm gonna go run into grocery, go see if I can find a roast and any other kind of deals. You will see me in 2 seconds after the pouring rain. Bye. Have fun, Jaden. Have fun with the camera. All right. Did it. Thank you, Jaden, for all your assistance.
Right? I know. I unlocked the door.
She did good. Oh my goodness. Went to go get my little roast, and there was so much more. So they had so many good deals. I even had a case of those cookies. Those little shortbread cookies, but I skipped that. But I did get a lot of other deals. So I was like, oh my goodness. Chocolate croissants, the kids love those for $1. You can't even pass that by for $1. So we're gonna go ahead. Where's our next stop, Jaden? Walmart and Sam's. Grocery pickup. Here we go. That one, well, we still together the car for Sam's.
We do Walmart first because it's 12:03.
All right, Jaden. You know the mission.
Yes.
What's the mission?
To get 2 different.
What's the mission, Jaden? Get the salsa.
To get 2 different kinds.
You get the canned salsa. I'll get the fresh salsa.
Great.
And because look at the trees, Jaden said. Look at them changing out there. Changing.
I love this time of year.
It's pretty. Fall is pretty. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead into Sam's, and we're gonna go get the salsa. I didn't realize they actually will bring it to your car, it says, but I didn't know that. So we're not going to. We're gonna save some worker a little bit of help, and by coming in and getting ourselves, hopefully they'll let me. So we're gonna run in and get salsa, and that's it. What else was not on the list?
I have no idea. You just told me salsas.
Oh, the grilling things, the little
pellets.
Smoker pellets, but I'm gonna have to make another order for next week because we're gonna have to do a breakfast, so it's okay. We'll be okay with that. So let's go into Sam's Club, see if we can find Jaden. 2 things, that's it. 2 things, focus. 2, salsa, that's it. Salsa for me, salsa for you. Okay, then we get our order. We'll put it back in the car. Oh my goodness. Crazy hair. It is so rainy. I'm like, oh, my feet, nothing worse. I mean, there's a lot of things worse, but when you have flip-flops and it's rain, gets all on your feet. So, got all my stuff. The guy was like, do you want help carrying that? I'm like, oh, we got this. And Jaden's like, I'll take it back. So it's just windy. We're gonna go ahead to Walmart now. That was easy. Walmart grocery pickup is ready, so I'm gonna go pick that up so we can be done with the shopping, which is good. So let's go ahead to Walmart. All right, oh, got that one right here. All right, this is the way to shop. Just pull up into the spot. Where's the door? Right here? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's raining, people. We'll go to number 5. So it's a little creepy because it knows that your car's there. So if you tell them your number and the color car, it does that automatically. So kind of good. I mean, it's convenient. It is.
You could call it freaky, but it's convenient because they've become smart.
It is. I think I watched somebody do a video and they're like, government, stop watching me. You know, how dare you put ads on my phone that relate to me? Then I'm like, well, in reality, you'd much rather see ads of things you like versus ads of things you don't like, right?
And also, you are the one that agreed to that. When you press that agree to terms in the policy.
That's right.
It's kind of, you've already signed yourself up for that no matter what.
Pretty much.
It's technically your fault. They're completely off the hook.
Did I go through?
I guess so. I don't know.
Tell us your parking spot. I did. Okay. All right, so we're gonna sit here and wait for the people. I need to go open my trunk up for them so they don't stand the rain, because that would be the worst. But I'll wait for them to come to the door, the big giant cart, and then I'll be like, that's mine. All right, and the good thing is next week I don't have to get that much. I could have got some this week, but I will go home and see how much extra stuff we have before I make my next week's order. So okay, let me go open the trunk up. All right, got our grocery pickup. What a great, I love happy workers. It's always good to see positive. So nice. I'm so sorry. I know this is not fun for you, but I'm very much appreciative. He's like, oh, that's fine. He goes, it's my pleasure. I'm like, that right there is a good worker. Walmart. What was his name? That wasn't that guy that we saw, right? No, that was the other guy. I was thinking I saw the guy's back over there. It's Jason. I don't know what this guy's was.
I don't know.
They don't let you touch or check anybody in, which is kind of good. So, all right, Jaden. All right, so what I'm gonna do, we are gonna leave from here, Jaden, and we are gonna go get some gas.
Yay.
Because gas is always cheaper at Sam's Club. And then, what's the next store, Jaden?
Dollar General.
Post office.
Oh, okay.
The post office, and then I got a couple things to pick up, and then we're gonna head to the Dollar General. You know what the Dollar General has, people? Let me tell you what the Dollar General has. Actually, I'll just make you wait until we go to the Dollar General.
Ooh, torture.
Something super, ooh.
It's okay.
That didn't sound very good.
Gravity.
Something super exciting for the Maryon family, because something my little kids mostly really like, and something that we put to, I can't say put to the grave last year, but I don't want to say it.
Something we put to the grave last year.
We did.
Burned.
Wait, what did we burn? What did we do with them? I don't even know what we did with them last year, but I was like so tired.
Oh, what did we do?
Oh. Sorry. Wait, hold on. Sorry, Jen. I have to drive
We retired.
We retired them because
they got married.
Oh, they
remember?
Oh, wait. Did last year they have the baby?
I think so. Because they're still up.
Oh, they were supposed to come have a baby this year.
Oh, right.
Okay, so I don't even know if you know who I'm talking about, but the problem was these things got so ratty and dirty, and like I don't do any of that. It was Lauren's doing. Lauren, this is all your fault. It's all Lauren. I'm like, Lauren, we don't do that whole magical thing, blah, 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 blah. And so the kids love it though. They absolutely love it. And I'm like, so I had them retire, but I forgot they went to get married, right? Cornelius and Snowflake went to get married. Totally forgot that. Well, they're just gonna, I don't know if they're gonna come back, because I don't even know if we have them. Do we have them, do you think?
That's a good question.
I don't even know.
We do, but somewhere.
But I think my goal was to find a baby. But maybe I'll just have 3 grown babies. We'll see.
Idea.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, you're gonna see in just a few minutes here. But anyways, we were at the Dollar General yesterday, and Steven spotted them, and he was like, oh, Mom, they have these. And so he's like, can we get them? Can we get them? And I said no, but Greg's like, get them now, because just like Thanksgiving, you want, or the fall decorations, you wanted something, and you went back there like the next couple days, and they were gone. So I'm hoping nobody went and bought all the things that we need there. So we'll see. So right now I'm gonna go get some gas, because I always usually try to fill up once a week. That's, oh, something got in that trash. It's terrible. Usually try to fill up once a week when I'm with Jaden, just to keep my car full. Just something I do. I don't feel like I have to. Like my dad would never drive with gas below half a gauge, and I remember I would I don't know. We've had to be very frugal over the years, so there's many times where I'm like, okay, I can get all the way on E and still drive and be fine. And so it's not like I religiously feel like I have to have exactly half a tank. But we are actually down. Now my car tells me how many miles I have to go when I run out of gas, which is good. I've never actually run out of gas before.
Wow.
I think Daddy did though. Yes, that happens. As you all know, somebody probably's run out of gas before, so we're gonna go get some gas out here. All right, getting gas right here. Jane's answering questions for me through, I get all my social media questions sent to me. I don't do my social media accounts like I do YouTube, and I check those myself personally, but my other two, the Instagram and Facebook, if you ever ask a question on there, sometimes you won't get a response right away, because I don't always get them. Usually about once a week is when my person gives them to me. And so right now, Jaden's helping me go through those right now. I'm trying to answer questions. What do we go back to, like the 18th, middle of September? Couple weeks into September.
Actually,
we had
1st of September.
1st of September, so we're a little behind. That's okay. Sorry, I know it's just one of those things. I'm like, I don't need to do that, but I will. So she's giving me questions right now. We're answering them all right now, so it's all foggy. So, all right, freezing out here, Jade. 59 degrees. 54 degrees. Jane's like, I need a coat. I'm like, no, Jade, I'm gonna wear flip-flops. You're fine.
You literally sit there.
I need flip-flops, but my feet are like all getting wet out here, being in the rain. All right, so we're gonna go back to answering questions. All right, so we're gonna go. Greatest thing ever when you can fill your car for $28. Remember the day when you had to spend $100 to fill up your car? Oh wait, nobody else that had a 15 passenger van. And when gas is $5 a gallon, it probably is in other places. I think our gas is $1.90 here, so $1.90 I paid. So that was much better than the $5. I remember when the economy crashed 2008, I had to pay $5 a gallon.
Wow, that was so long ago.
It was, Jade.
I don't even know.
Autumn was a baby. I remember going and I'm like,
years ago?
You had to like go, do I go to the store or do I not? That I believe is when I started once a month grocery shopping. I'm pretty sure that crazy time of life is when I started because I realized I have to just go out one time and that's the only time I get because that's the only money I have. It was like 20 bucks to drive into town when you had all those kids. And I was like, okay, if I can just do this, then I can be done and have food for the month and not worry about going out. But yeah, crazy time. So, all right, we're gonna go drive. Gonna go ahead to, what's the paper say, Jade?
Dollar General. No. Post
Jade,
office.
Post office
Sorry.
is next up. Groceries are falling. Let's go.
I think that was actually your purse.
Okay, go ahead. All right, look at the trees changing here. I'm pulling up to my exit. Look at our little mountains. They're starting to change color. Yay. Fall is upon us with all this rain. All right, we're gonna go to the post office. We're early, but we're gonna go and wait, Jaden says. All right, we're going into the post office now. I'm waiting. We're here early, so I'm gonna go in and see Rhonda. Rhonda's super sweet. We love Rhonda. She's so great.
She's our postmaster.
She's our postmaster of our town here, so she's great. You can get in there and you can talk a conversation with her forever and ever and ever.
Literally be in there for 2 hours.
Colin would always drop off packages to her, so she like talked to Colin forever. She goes, when that boy comes back, you make sure he comes and sees me. He did.
He did, of course.
That was the day I remember in the video when I was like, hurry up, call Colin, tell him to get home now. I wasn't yelling at Brooklyn. I was just telling him to hurry up because we had appointments. I had to get out the door. I was just kind of like,
yeah,
wow, that sounded snippy, but I was trying to like, we got to go like right now. So
we did have to.
We had an appointment, so it's all good. So I'm gonna go run into the post office here. I've got a couple things to pick up, and then I'll be back in 1 second, Jane. Promise you.
You sure?
Sure, Jane, for sure.
She said 5 minutes is that gonna go, and then it took her 10.
It's all right, 10. There's people. There's a line. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do it right now. Okay. Kind of point a stick and umbrella when you gotta carry a big giant box out to your car. It's all good. Got my box. I'm like, it was gonna be delivered to my house and they needed me to sign for it. And so she couldn't find it when I called. And then she's like, oh wait, I see it's up here. So I came in there now and she's like, I don't see it. Are you sure? I'm like, your helper said. She goes, what helper of mine? I said, it's there. And I said, it's about the size of a crock pot box. And she's like, wait. And then she saw it was actually a way bigger box. So, all right, heading to the store now. Hi, Jaden.
Hi.
So much rain. I'm like, I'm freezing cold, so it's all good. So we're gonna go ahead and start and go pick up wonderful gifts for a Christmas present. Okay. Christmas. And I'm gonna save it till Christmas time.
For Christmas, even though it's what, September?
Because I'm afraid if I wait, it's not gonna be there. Then I'm gonna have to spend $20 for one of those things on Amazon. Not gonna do it, people. Go find yourself a fakey version. As long as your kids are okay with that. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead. Let's go ahead, Jaden, to the Dollar General. Okay. All right, Christmas gift has been secured. Jaden, show the camera because I'm gonna have to take it home and hide it. Look what we got. They're already coming back. They have babies.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
They're like fake version elves, but Steven loves.
They're elf mates.
Elf mates, but it's from the creators of Elf on the Shelf.
Interesting.
So,
I wonder if somebody just like got fired or something and decided to do their own elf line.
Well, we've got one. We got the toy maker, the baker, and cobbler. Yeah, cobbler. So
cobbler.
even though they're fakey version, it doesn't matter because the real ones get all bally and they're made of felt. They're really not made to play with. So obviously people don't let them play, but I let my kids play with them because I don't really care. So this is gonna go for Steven. Maybe we'll have Cornelius and Snowflake have, if I still have them. I have no idea if I even have them. I feel like they maybe got thrown into the box, but maybe not.
It's a good question.
So maybe they'll have babies, but they'll have to have man babies and women babies because they're like adult size things.
Well, okay. Well, they're not technically adult size. If we're talking about the other Elf on the Shelf's comparing, so these are their teenager boys.
Basically, they have babies and they grow really, really fast. So then there's your baby. So
I love that.
That is actually gonna go to Steven because he loves like puppets. He still loves that, like little kids stuffed animal things, which is good. Like he loves his Kermit the Frog puppet. That's like his favorite thing ever. So it's kind of interesting because last year at Christmas I bought him the Danny O'Danny doll. He loves that, but I wanted to get like one. You have to pull the string in that mouth, and that's kind of hard. I wanted to get him like Groucho Marx. You can just take and push the button, and the mouth opens. We used to have one of those a long time ago.
What are they?
It's like the ventriloquist puppets.
Oh.
The one he has, he just pulls the string. It's kind of not that fun when you're a little kid. You gotta put your hand in there and either like move the button, make it easier. But they don't even have them. Like if you go look on Amazon, big puddle.
You should have gone through that.
Jaden, I'm gonna just soak my car. But if you go on Amazon, there's like nothing. So I was really surprised he found the Kermit the Frog on there for $20. So I was like, that was actually good.
Kid knows how to search.
He knows how to search on Amazon, but I think it's more of an off version. But that's okay.
Yeah,
we don't care.
It's close enough.
So I was glad to get the little comfort for him. So one Christmas gift done. Yay! Look at me.
Yay! It's still September and you've already got gifts. I love it.
Just one. Well, I just know that they will be there. So.
Yeah, I know too, but it's great.
Might as well get them. So we're gonna go head home now. It is finally 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh my goodness. I was gonna go for a walk today, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Chocolate instead.
Yes. Jay did come to the store, but I'm like, I'll buy a dark chocolate for myself. I like they don't have the they used to have pistachio kind, but I haven't seen it in there. So
pistachio chocolate.
No pistachio. So
Interesting.
it's so delicious. So all right, we're gonna go head home. We're gonna take everything out and show you the grocery haul for the large family freezer meal this week. So let's go ahead to the house. Unload, JD. You ready in the rain?
Not at all.
The sun kind of like look like it wants to come up, but it doesn't really. So oh, I see sun. See it? I see the sun. You guys see that sun, right? Like you can see sun. See the sun? Look at that sunshine, but it's pouring rain. So you just never know. My son. Here we go, Jade. Ready? Jade, want me to run to the mud? The rain puddle. There you go, Jade. That's what you do.
Thank you.
Soak your car. I get a car wash because I didn't get the car wash today. So. All right, we're gonna go head home. Let's go head home for chocolate. Okay. All right, made it up the driveway. We got there. So I'm gonna go unload all the groceries and I'll show you what we got. I'll start over here.
Start over there.
All right, kids sit over here so they can have the croissants first. So this was the discount store. I plan on going in there and just getting this right here. This is a sirloin tip whole slice. They actually will slice it for free, but I just cooked this whole. It's $3.69 a pound, cheaper than buying beef, and it was $42. So I will definitely separate all that for our meals. I got a ham. It was like $12. Thanksgiving will be here eventually. And then this is breaded chicken. It was $7.99. It's just like a chicken bite. I just bought a bag of it over here from Walmart. I believe this was like $6. So I got the same thing, but 10 pounds. That was not even 10 pounds for $7.99. These were $1. Look at those 2-bite chocolate croissants. So go ahead, Brooklyn, open these up and see if they're any good. They said they were really good. So I got 5 of those. This was 79 cents, so I got those. Then I got these for $1. These are cream cheese frosted cinnamon roll. I thought we'd try those. Lauren likes these little fruit tarts, so I don't know. Greg might like them too, or maybe the kids will too. So I got 2 of those. These were 2 for $1, so I got that. Hot dogs for $2 because they can't beat that. This is $1.50. This is expensive in the store, and I like the last one they have. This is Mojita Lime Mint Coconut, so I'll drink that. It's kind of delicious. $3. No, $1.50. 3 of them. This I just got because I didn't order any of that. Vitamins are $1 for the brandless ones, so I got some of those for the kids. This I got for like 50 cents. I thought I would try it. Cheesy smoked bacon. Dipping sauce, this was $1.99, so I got some. We don't really need it, but if we want to make a fallish dish, it's there. And then I was inspired by Lauren's charcuterie board we had at her wedding thing, and this is still good till next year. Gouda cheese, so I got this like $1 a piece for that. So this I got discount store. They had all their King's bread was $1.50, so I got this whole big pack. This pack was $3, but for all of that, that's cheap. And then I got some Texas toast there for $1.29, and then this was $1.50 for this. So I'm gonna freeze those, and we'll definitely be using those for some meals. All right, then we got Walmart here. This is for my once a month freezer meals here. So I've got some Celantoni Pasta. I got 4 of these. It's like this shape. Got 4 bow tie. We're gonna be doing Jared's casserole. I need some tomatoes. And I got chili beans here. Got a little thing of honey. Cornstarch for a thickener. Ricotta because I thought I had cottage cheese here at home, which I did, but it was going bad. So I had to buy some of this. We got 2 milk. I got bread, but they're on the other side too. Cheese, I got 3 Parmesan cheese here. We're making some dishes. Swiss cheese, I feel like there should be more cheese somewhere. It's over there. Got vitamin C chewables, this is all they had. So I got some because we were out. Got some breadcrumbs because after watching my friend Jennifer, the Daily Connoisseur, she made deep fried ravioli. So I got extra ravioli, so I thought I needed breadcrumbs to make it. So I thought I'd do that. They have tzatziki at Walmart. I did not know that. So I got a big thing of that. This is for lettuce wraps. Big thing of carrots. Whipping cream for coffee because it's delicious. 4 of these we love. They didn't have the big thing I normally get, so I needed some. I got this. This is my favorite. Way better than pumpkin spice. Got some Italian dressing for marinating chicken. I only got this small one. I thought I ordered more, but maybe not. I just got a small one. Soy sauce and Worcestershire. Normally we get the big thing of peanut butter, but they substituted 4 little ones, which still gives us more chicken stuffing because we're going to make that creamy chicken breast we made yesterday. I'm actually going to make a freezer meal out of that. Cheese. I need the family pack because they substituted provolone cheese for that. French fried onions to go on top of a dish we're going to make. This I thought was a big giant packet. That's actually a tiny packet. We're going to make a breaded chicken Parmesan. So funny. I was just at the discount store and they had this for like a huge bag of it for like $8. I know it's cheaper than this, but that's okay. We can make one meal out of this. I got this so we can have chicken tonight, but I guess we have an extra. Pierogies. They don't even have pierogies in a bag anymore anywhere. I cannot find them. So I had to pay $2.77 for a tiny little box. Big thing of chicken for our freezer meals. I originally ordered bananas from Sam's Club, but when I went to place my order, they showed they didn't have any, so I said 40 bananas because it's like buy 1 banana. So I got these here, but then when I did place my Sam's Club, I was able to get more bananas. So we got some, I got some eggs, this, we got bread, this, and Lauren inspired me to make, what's that called? Patty melts. Patty melt sandwiches. So I got this because this is rye and pumpernickel. Love pumpernickel, so I thought we'd love that. Got some bread here, here, and do we need hamburger buns? We must have needed hamburger buns for something. They're on the list. So that was Walmart, and then this is Sam's Club. We're gonna do a dish with 5 cheese tortellini. Gonna try it. Haven't had tortellini since I was a kid. Olive oil to deep fry these things. Some lettuce, mushrooms. I'm gonna make cream mushroom soup. I got 2 of these. One we're gonna use for like lasagna. A freezer meal, but I got another one so we can bread it and then fry it in olive oil. I thought that would be delicious. After seeing Jennifer's video, I'm like, that looks yummy with some marinara sauce. Limes, because we need it for a recipe, and this was actually cheaper for a huge bag than Walmart. Potatoes. I got some mini ones. My kids don't love potatoes. I don't even know why I buy potatoes. It seems like nobody eats them, but they sound good for a dish I got. I picked these up just to have some salad. Got these for some salad. Bananas, I was able to order some from there, so I got 5 from there. We will freeze whatever we don't eat. I needed a huge bag of onions for our freezer meals. Big thing of spinach for freezer meals because we're gonna add it to stuff. Trash bags because, you know, we throw a lot of trash away. And then Jade and I had to run in and go get salsa. So she grabbed this one, I grabbed this one, and this was something else we got, along with the gigantic box of toilet paper. Never thought I would buy toilet paper when I bought it. This big, I was like, we have arrived. This is what like businesses order. So we get it for our family. So this is all my freezer food for the month for dinners, and a few extra things like milk, obviously, and creamer. We don't need that for dinner, but those are these are gonna be all the food things that I need to make my freezer meals on Friday. And then I picked up a couple extra things like the breads. I'll just freeze those and we'll have those. And a lot of this, there will be extra, I know there will be, but this is the bulk of my thing. I think it was $180 from Walmart. One was not even 100, 120 from Sam's Club. So, and then I went to the discount store, it was 100, but I got all this meat right here. So that's a lot of meat for $100. So this is actually way under budget. We are way under budget this month, but I'm gonna have a lot of freezer meals, which will be good. So this week is going to be the dinner one. So, okay, call all my girls here and they're gonna help me put all this away. All right, I'm stepping outside. This just shows you how much rain we had. Look at that. Look at all that rain. It didn't get in there, but it totally filled this place up. So, love rain. Hey, Ruby's like, I'm gonna come outside for just a minute. I don't know if I'll get to stay out here very long, but I might. Flowers are still growing, that's a good thing. It's gonna be cold. Lauren said it's gonna be like 38 degrees on Friday. So, hopefully these got pretty wet. Hopefully they'll keep growing. So I'm gonna come down here in the rain. The leaves are falling down. Well, a little bit of falling in the leaves. You know how the animals go when I come outside here. They start barking. So, this is gonna be it for my video today. I'm like, this will be enough. Just my shopping haul. The shopping haul is gonna go for our freezer meals this week. So I'm gonna make all those and make at least 30 freezer meals and then have some couple extra quick meals just to throw in that I don't have to really prepare. That will be on Friday this week. So that's the gather up your fragment is gonna be the freezer meals. But we always do less stuff, more life. I haven't done this last week because we had the wedding, so my apologies. But I was like, oh, I totally missed that. So this week we're on week 42. 42, I got my nice little bookmark here. So this one is going to be, remember, this book you can get for free. Like, don't even buy it, it's free. Free, go right below here, go look below. There's a click, download button, it's free. You don't even have to pay for it, which is really good. So just get the ebook and you can follow along. If you haven't followed along, usually every Tuesday I post a less stuff, more life. I just didn't last week because of the wedding. Let me see the dog barks. The wind's blowing, so it's raining on me here. Hold on. So this week, or actually it's just raining. I think it's just, is it raining? No, it's from the trees. It's just from the trees. So let's, hold on, we gotta wait for Ruby to come down here. Hold on. Come on down, Ruby. Come on. Come on. That's right, it's raining. See? I don't want to be here too. All right, so this week is going to be to edit your commitments. Now, a lot of this, I don't plan this week because of life. This just goes along with my book. So probably a lot of you have edited your commitments in the last 6 months due to the world and the state of affairs. But sometimes we get in that rut. We allow people to be around us. We do these things that we don't really feel passionate about, or we don't really feel led to do it, but we still do it out of feeling guilty. And sometimes you allow people, negative people in your life, because you feel bad, like you need to have them in your life. But could you imagine if we got to edit our lives? Like I edit these videos, could you imagine if we got to edit our lives out a little bit? Like things that we could edit out would be negative people, meaningless time spent doing absolutely nothing, like binge watching, even YouTube. Commitments that we signed up for, but we didn't really, you know, think about like what kind of requirements are going to be for our family, like the loss of family time that you did before you started, you know, committing to those. And taking back those things that were once important to us, but they kind of become obsolete over time just because we get so used to the humdrum of life. So we have to think every time we make a commitment, every time we sign up for something, every time church needs us, and I'm an advocate for helping at church. I volunteer at my church. I'm not saying not to, but I'm saying it's so important to be led to church. And for commitments in your kids' school, in your community, whatever it is, always seek the Lord to see if it's the right thing, because I'm all for it. I'm not telling you not to sign up for things, because I am an advocate that you are a body of believers and you are to go out and do things. But it might not be the case. At one point I was home with my kids and they were all little and there was nothing, and I wanted to do more. I wanted to help out, but I just couldn't, because if I left, that would mean my kids would be gone and someone else is gonna have to watch my kids. So you have to make sure it's right for your time in your life. But it's about making sure that what you're committing to is going to be a right decision for you and your family. Because every time you make a commitment in your life, guess what? It means one less time for something that you're supposed to be doing, if that commitment is not really something you should be led to do each day. And usually we don't cut things out because we feel guilty. Because if we don't volunteer at church, who's going to? Or if we don't help out in our kids' classroom, then nobody will, right? You always feel that guilty. We don't want to be guilt-led into everything. We want to be God-led through everything. There's always going to be someone else that can fill something in. It doesn't mean to sit back and do nothing. I'm not telling you to sit and just never do it. But it's making sure that that's the right thing you want to be involved in, because then it makes it a good thing to do. And if we commit to all these things, especially like in your kids, like I know our kids, they didn't grow up like people are like, oh, you don't have them in sports, you don't have them in activities. And I'm like, no, because I knew at the time that that was not something we'd be able to do, because it took away from our time together. And so you have to make sure that what you're doing, don't just do it because every other kid is doing sports and that your child needs to be, and all your friends, all their friends are signed up for dance, yours should be too. No, you have to make sure that it's the right thing to do, because otherwise it becomes like a chore to do it. Like I know the activities in my life, I look forward to doing them. They are not a chore that I do. For myself, I volunteer at my church. Something I love to do. I look forward to doing that every single week. 3 times a week. I go every single week. I set up. I look forward to doing that. It's my time. I'm able to do it because it's the day that I pay Lauren so that I can go and do my running, get the things I can do without my kids. But if I had to hire Lauren just so I can go to church, that probably wouldn't work out very good because it'd be taken from the family finances. But it blesses her. It helps out. It works out good for me. We go together as a family and serve. All of us do. So we do that on Thursdays and we do that on Sundays. It's not a chore. It's not something we like go, it's Sunday morning, we gotta get up for church. It's like, no, we get up for Sunday morning, we get to go to church, we get to go pour into kids. That's something we enjoy. My community, we have a small community here, and the Lord, I felt pressed that I needed to join, which I did. And then they needed some person to help with their treasurer. I love numbers. It's something I just love to do. It's not a lot of extra work. It's not something that's terrible. It's something I love and thrive to do. I signed to do that. It's not something that takes away. It only, like once or twice, maybe once a month we have a meeting. So it's not really like a big influx into our life. But some things, like I know, like if kids always are like, let's go do karate, let's go do dance, and I'm like, that just would not work out right now in our lives, because I know how busy our lives are. So I always have to check ourselves as to which activities we should be doing and you should not be doing. So it's so important to do that. Otherwise you get burned out. People talk about getting YouTube burned out, job burned out. Burned out, why? Because they're not doing what they're supposed to do? More than likely, yes. Because they're pushing, doing, and then they just crash. And it's not good. Then they just lose that passion, that zeal for doing things. You want to be led in everything by the Lord so that you aren't burned out by it. You should not be burned out with life. You should not be burned out. I mean, you don't get tired. Like Lauren's wedding, it was a big event. I knew I wasn't going to get much sleep, so I knew, but I wasn't like burned out awful. It was, I knew I needed to rest for a few days. So same thing with everything you do in your life. Don't do something out of guilt or out of like you feel like it. Make sure that it's for sure God and that you know it. And then that's when it's going to be a productive time. It's not going to be stress. It's not going to be worry. You're just going to be able to flow through all of it. Ruby, out of my flowers. So you're going to sit down, you're going to make a list of all your commitments. There might be some through your work, your home life. Sometimes maybe it's certain things you do for your kids that maybe your spouse doesn't do for your children. Family. You might be the mother, you might be the wife, you might be the sister, you might be the aunt, all the things, the daughter, all these things that you have to consider that you have to do. Children, your kids might have lots of activities that you have to evaluate. Home business, you might have a small business at home that you got to worry about making time for that. Religious or civic things in your community, that's something you got to evaluate in your life. Hobbies. Hobbies are a commitment, things to get away for relax. And anything online, maybe you have a group that you join together on an online thing each week. That's something we all have to kind of evaluate everything. Then you take a look at your list and you go, these are some questions you need to ask yourself. Does this give value to my life or my family's life? How important is this to me? Does this line up with my priorities and values? How is my life affected if I drop out? Does this further the goals that I have in life? Some of those things are gonna be tough to ask, but if once you redo that, go, is this really something I should be doing? And then maybe if the things are not supposed to line up, then cut those out of your life and edit those things out. I guarantee that your family relationship is gonna be better, your relationship in your home will be better, and you yourself will have much more peace because you're doing the right thing that you need to be doing. So edit out those commitments that are not God-led, if they're that, you're just your head-led. You don't wanna be head-led, you wanna be God-led. So, all right, that wind is blowing, it's cold. So I'm gonna go inside now. The rest of my evening is we're making chicken strips, the Chick-fil-A kind, because we got the Chick-fil-A sauce. The chicken I got at the discount store. I think we're gonna cook that tonight. Cook that in the air fryer. We got some mashed potatoes, the smashed potatoes from yesterday, and probably cut up some apples because we have a lot of apples, so, and salad. I opened an Asian salad when I got home. So that's our dinner. That's what we're gonna do tonight. I'm gonna put away these groceries, kind of pick up the house, spend time with the kids, and then I'm gonna see you guys again tomorrow. So thank you guys for always watching, and we're gonna see you tomorrow. All right, bye. Going in.